you say, I've just got to sit down and write this. The imagination never stops. It's always working. And I think ideas come to any kind of artist from different sources, and the subconscious is one that certainly the surrealist artists back around the turn of the last century believed in. They believed in dream imagery. They believed that it was an unmediated, unintellectualized version of their subconscious creative force or imagination. And I believe that to be true also. It's my zero-cost subscription to a streaming service that's all my own. Every night I get all kinds of entertaining stuff. I know I've woken up having leafed through sketchbooks or paintings and thought to myself, man, I wish I could paint like that. And then realized I just did. And then scramble around and try to draw out the ideas that I've seen. And every once in a while something stands out, whether it's a scene in a narrative sense that might be tragic, it might be joyful, or maybe it's just an image. To pick an example, Terminator started as a dream image. The actual Terminator itself and the image of it as a chrome metal skeleton emerging out of a fire with the certain knowledge, in the same way that you have a certain knowledge in dreams about something, about what the thing you're seeing means, or the person that you're seeing, what they mean to you in the dream. I knew that it once had skin over it, which was burned off by the fire, and it was walking out of the fire. So I woke up and I said, that's a pretty good idea. And I started drawing what I had seen, and that was the nucleus for the Terminator. Then I had to justify, where am I? Why is there a metal skeleton? Why did it have skin over it? Well, obviously there was a purpose to that. And we don't have that, so that comes from the future. And hey, maybe I could make a movie about that in the present day if there was time travel. So boom, 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 all the pieces assembled around that nucleus of a dream image. You have an idea, what happens next? Well, there's this pesky little thing called the written word. You've got to write a story. Somebody has got to write a story at some point. Now, maybe it's a 5-page outline. Maybe in my case, it's a 75-page outline, because that's how I work. I work in a very novelistic way, because I have to build the world around the characters as I'm generating it, and because otherwise it's too vague, it's too imprecise. So in my particular case, I write a very long treatment. In fact, people used to joke that it was more of a script than a treatment. We, at first jokingly, and then ultimately just adopted the term scriptment.